Now, I'm not saying budgeting doesn't work. I'm not saying you shouldn't cut down on certain things. I'm not saying you should go out and splurge. However, sometimes you just are not making enough money, right, to be able to pay off your debt at the rate that you'd like to pay it off. And so it makes sense for you to go ahead and start a side hustle that will bring extra income to your home. And so I'm going to give you 5 different ways that you can start a side hustle today. Get started today, right now, right after you watch this video. You can get started with this so that you can have extra money coming in, so that you can get that debt paid off quicker. So way number 1 that I'm going to share with you is, of course, the good old find things around the house and sell them. There are people that are flipping stuff on eBay and Amazon and Craigslist and Let Go and OfferUp. And yes, they're making hundreds of dollars every single month. So many of us will have to go into our garages, because when we go into our garages, there's a lot of stuff in there that we've not even used for the last 5 to 10 years that may be of use to somebody else. Go ahead and put that thing on OfferUp. Go ahead and put it on Let Go. Let it go. And get money for that you can put towards your debt. Thing number 2 is to rent stuff that you already have. All right, you have a car, you have a home, and I'm sure you've heard of Lyft or Uber. It's super easy to sign up for these services, and even if you do not have a vehicle that meets their criteria, they do have rental programs. Yes, rental programs within Lyft or Uber, where they will take a portion of your proceeds from a week to pay for the rental, but you get to keep that vehicle and drive it around. You don't have any financial obligations for that car except to give a little bit of money from the earnings that you make from Lyft or Uber, so that you can keep that car and use it to drive. Because depending on whether you're going with Lyft or Uber, they sometimes have like year restrictions and such. And so even if you don't have a vehicle to use, as long as you are in good standing and have a good background check, you should be able to get a vehicle that you can rent through Lyft or Uber so that you can drive around. Another thing you can do is to rent your space. All right, so you probably have heard of Airbnb. Yes, people, and I know people that have made really nice money. In fact, there are people that are paying for their apartments using Airbnb money. Yes. So they don't really even have to pay their own rent, because they may rent out a couch, they may rent out even their garage because they've set it up really nicely. That is renting out your space so that you can bring in extra money to pay off your debt quicker. Number 3, become a delivery person. There's so many companies out there right now that are looking for delivery people. An example is Amazon. So Amazon's Prime program will, whenever you buy something, people get that thing delivered to them in a day or 2. Well, the way that Amazon is able to do that is by hiring contractors that will go ahead and pick up the item from a local facility and deliver it to the customer. So once again, I personally know somebody who made anywhere between $18 and $25 an hour driving for Amazon, delivering for Amazon. And yes, it was possible for him to bring in around $200 to $300 every week when he was doing it really actively. And so that is something that you can look into as well. Number 4 is mystery shopping. So when I was in grad school, I was looking for ways to make extra money, and I stumbled upon mystery shopping, and I thought it was too good to be true. But it is a thing, and I have done a video right here that you can go watch where I talk about mystery shopping, and I even give some mystery shopping companies down in the description, so go ahead and check that out. And with mystery shopping, all that is it's market research. So there are companies out there that want to make sure that their products and their services are being displayed or being portrayed in the way that they envisioned in their corporate office. But of course, the big men in suits are not going to go into the stores to see if that is happening. And so they contract that out to market research companies, and they in turn hire people like us to go into the stores and make observations and come back and report. And so these mystery shops can really range in how much you will make. I've made $10, I've made $20 a shop, and it was great because all that it was if I was going grocery shopping or if I was going to the mall anyway, I'd sign into the company's dashboard that I had and then see if there are any mystery shops at the mall that I was going to, and if there was, I would go ahead and do those mystery shops. And you know, on that trip maybe I'd make $25 or $50, just going into shops and making observations and talking to people and just being, you know, like an actor and just posing as somebody who's trying to buy something and then recording my interaction with the salespeople. And so mystery shopping is also another way that you can bring extra income into your home. Now of course, with mystery shopping, I'll say that I don't think that you're going to become super rich from that, but it is something that can bring a decent amount. At least I made between $200 and $300 every single month doing mystery shopping. And so yeah, that's a good chunk of money that you can once again put towards your debt. Last but not least, number 5 is freelancing, and that is one of my favorite ways because with freelancing you really have the opportunity to either do it part-time or even to do it full-time as a thing, as a life thing, you know. And so freelancing is really amazing. You can freelance as a writer, freelance as a social media manager, freelance as a web designer. You can freelance as so many things. The key to it is offering a service to somebody who is willing to pay you. And there are people that are willing to pay you literally thousands of dollars each month for you to do work for them if you're doing really good work. And so freelancing or offering a service-based business is definitely a way I recommend. Personally, that has been my biggest source of income. It's my biggest side hustle. I rave and rage about it. My whole channel is about it. Okay, that's how passionate I am about freelancing as a side hustle. And so freelancing is something that you can start, and yes, you can start it right today. What I'll say for you to do to get started today perhaps is to check out websites like Upwork or even Craigslist, FlexJobs, Freelancer. Check out these websites and see. First of all, you're going to have to pick a skill. And so the skill can be anything. I already gave you some examples. And then the next thing you want to do is build some proof that you can do the work that you say you can do. And of course, the last but not least thing is to find clients that are willing to pay you. And once you're able to do these 3 things, you will have clients coming to you, and you're marketing yourself properly. You will have clients coming to you and paying you thousands of dollars every single month to do work for them. And that could actually just playing out like dig you out of the hole, the hole of debt. And so those are my top 5 ways to start a side hustle so that you can pay off your debt faster.